Alright, so it looks like I just have to go in here. Alright, I have the key to this. We can just walk in. You know, just be like, hi! Will the depravity never cease? Alright. What am I doing and where am I going? Right. I want to check my reputation real quick, because I put the board is... I lost some reputation with them. I lost a little bit. Because I did things like telling Earth about them being assholes. Oh.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
How's this?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Alright, never mind then. I'll have to find some other way in. Oh, I can just go through here. Which leads to the same place as that, just not as close. Where am I going again? Oh, I'm going to the basement. Alright.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman counts steam in the cafeteria.
Ooh. View employee complaint. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purple berry lunches. I know that sprat-toothed Nilsnot is the one doing it. I've seen him with the cracker crumbs on his lips and purple berry stains on his lab coat. Working next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little. That felt good. I'm just gonna sit in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. I'll catch him in the act and I'll come back and write up another entry. I'm going to be so livid. How does that help the situation? Has an ongoing feud with Theodore and one of their co-workers. Why does that help me, though? I'm just a bit confused as to how that affects me. Oh. These are bathroom.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
Oh, law, what did they take him for?
UDL's been questioning anybody with possible connections to Phineas Wells.
Ooh.
And, well, Tillman designed all those wanted posters.
So UDL's interrogating Tillman? Ugh, that's disgusting. Can't believe I had lunch with the guy.
What? He just made the posters probably off of a picture. And he's being accused of knowing him? Wow. They must be desperate. Let's see if I have anything to sell. Okay. Alright. We need to head towards this? Or wait, there was another doorway back here. Oh, it's barred. I can't do it. I can't do it! Okay, so let's make a plan here. I can go here, there, or I can just waltz through this way.
tired of patrolling, just go rough somebody up.
Yeah, that's a good plan. We're just gonna punch someone when we get annoyed. Very smart and responsible people. Anyway, I'm leaving. I'm very good at faking my way through these guards. They have no idea that I'm here. They got no clue whatsoever. Oh, I have to do... Okay. Interesting. They got a lot of freeze pods down here. So I need to make my way all the way over here. And I don't know where the, you know, allowed to be here thing comes and ends. Okay. It looks like this elevator might actually match up with another floor. So if I make my way there, I should be able to refresh my my thing. So let's just try that. Where am I going? The wrong way. That's where I'm going. Alright. Let's just hope there's not many people up here. So far, so good. There's one. He's coming over here. Oh dear. So the plan was originally to get to here, but I think if I can get a little further and get to this area, I can get a refresh.
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
No, you're not.
What?
I don't have it. It's fine.
Really? I thought everyone had to have one.
Ah, it's fine. Don't worry about
You
it.
should probably go before someone else catches you and makes a fuss about it.
Totally. Yeah, I understand completely. Oh, I see. I get 3 uses and then it refreshes. I see. Oh dear. Where am I now? I thought I'd get a refresh, but I don't. Okay. Come on. Hey, refresh. Whew, okay. Okay. So leave me back here. Right. No, it'll take me back down here. I think. Then I just have to go to the left. Okay, I actually didn't realize that I had that much time on the, on this thing. I thought, like, all I had was that little bar there. And that's closed. So I have to go up a level or go all the way around. I see. There's a ladder there. Let's follow this area.
You're a deft hand with a knife, Vic.
We have to be in there. Okay. Oh. View lab notes. Addition of dimethyl sulfate to current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, the formula is still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in a rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over in their lives. I don't want to do that yet, if that's the case then. Okay, I found it. So, okay, I'm misunderstanding things. I still don't understand what that, like, feud is going on there. That's a bit confusing to me. Uh, 73% by Neville. Okay. Experiment integrity test subject vitality can be maintained, so I need to remove less. I see. Right then. So we didn't steal a whole lot of it because I didn't want to kill people. But we stole enough of it, I think. Or hopefully enough of it. And we'll see how this works out for me. Bye everyone, I stole things, but you don't know that.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
Eh?
And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
You mean something around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing?
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your way. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
How do you know I'm from the Hope?
We raised security on the Hope after Wells broke in. As for discovering the identity of the missing colonist, all we had to do was scan the passenger manifest.
That makes sense, yeah. Sure you didn't bring me all the way just to flatter me.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
How do you find my ship?
There's exactly one vessel in all of Byzantium that looks like it dropped out of an Aether Wave drama.
Is that mine?
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
Hold on. I'm getting a lot of noise on this terminal. Could you like finally, fuck off and never call?
You are making a serious...
No, it's the noise on. I'm sorry.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here. No, I'm still siding with Wells. I don't like the board.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Congration, Ada. Congration. Congration. Yeah. Right, alright, cool. So... Phineas improved science lab. Negotiate with Sprats for territory. Install... Rocks. No! Never touch this! I like his scrawlings on there. That's actually funny. Alright, cool. Phineas. Alright, yeah, your pig here. Lying around. Quick save. Let's see.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony's on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working lamps can see this colony's slouching toward a...
Except for me and my broken lamps.
Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Yeah.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Sorry, dude. I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
These are all the chemicals I could get. Any more and I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives drives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
I have thought of that.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds.
Except for me, I was just some sort of retail worker.
By the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
I don't have enough science or engineering. There's ways so we could skip the Hope into the system. I'm open to suggestions.
All right, I've got it. We can't possibly take my lab and all my equipment to the Hope, yes? That would be insane, so we do the slightly less insane thing.
Oh?
We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
This is crazy. I like it.
Just wait until you hear the details. I haven't been this energized since the time I injected myself with raw cavanoid.
I don't think you should do that.
If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system microjumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2.
Sounds fun.
But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct.
Yeah.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I got questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
I need to know the risks.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly.
Oh, wonderful.
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posterior.
No more questions. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems.
The board does not like me.
The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Let's talk about the Hope.
Certainly.
Oh, never mind.
Can we talk?
Ellie wants to talk now.
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose?
I'm not sure, but it's our best chance.
There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to drink. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
The people on Halcyon deserve a chance. So do the colonists on Hope. I'm going for the goody two-shoes answer here.
Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those alien pictures movies. But I think you really mean it.
I do.
Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they going to pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just going to leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
If they're half as capable... Well, no, that's too confident. We won't know until we make it happen.
Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Let's go.